Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, stickers, stickers, commenters, subscribers, and just generally anybody who remembers these videos. Welcome back. I kind of forgot to turn my camera on there, so I'm starting already riding, so forgive me. So, as some of you know, sadly, in August, a fella called, I think it's Harry, was killed in a motorcycle accident in England. And it transpired that the person who killed him, well, allegedly, you know, he could have died after and all this here, but supposedly the person who hit him, would probably be the best thing to say, played diplomatic immunity and told the police that she was going to stay in the country and help with their questions, and then jetted back to America, claiming diplomatic immunity that was really what her husband had, and she just fell under that umbrella, which was handy for her. So allegedly what had happened was she drove on the wrong side of the road and had the incident. Jets back to America. Family, it's now transpired that the family was only told that she had jetted back to America, what, like 10 days after it happened. The family has been in America, you know, telling their story, and rightly so, because the girl is basically, when it all boils down to it, is the girl is basically hiding behind diplomatic immunity. And she was quoted as saying, I'll let the President of the United States of America waive my diplomatic immunity so I can help. Now, I read into it a wee bit, and it is actually very, 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 very rare for presidents to do this. And then Donald Trump, I think it was like a press conference for something or other, was talking about it, and he says everybody makes mistakes, accidents happen, or something along that lines. Now, to me, that's saying that murder is an accident, and that he's not going to waive the diplomatic immunity. Now, as the family was in America doing the media circus, you know, gauging, trying to put the word out there of what happened, trying to get support, they got an arranged appointment with Mr. D. Trump, and it actually transpired that the only way that the family wanted to meet this woman was in the UK when she was being questioned, because the offence did not happen in the United States, it happened in the UK. She ran off to America and was basically hiding in America. So the family goes down to Donald Trump's big house to find out that they'd actually brought the woman to the White House and she was in the other room, and that she wanted to meet. Now, rightly so, the family rejected that and says, no, not happening, yada yada, whatever happened, they said, no, it's not happening. Now, it's like the never-ending blooming story. I tried recording this once, and then the story changed. Now, 2 months, nearly down, just over 2 months down the line, the UK police, the woman wants to talk to the police, so the police are going to fly out to America to interview the woman under caution. Now, I wonder why that is. Now, when I say that, I mean, I wonder why she didn't come back to the UK for questioning. Is it because she knew that if she came back for questioning in the UK, there was a wild opportunity that she wasn't getting back into America? Or she's given the police and the family the runaround? It is truly unbelievable, and everybody's being so sort of, oh well, you know, her husband's an American hero and all this here, yada yada yada, and he's got diplomatic immunity, which means all his family have it. That doesn't cut it. The way I sort of see it is, innocent people don't run. She knows she's screwed up. She's hiding behind her country, knowing that her country's not going to give in. So I see it like, if I go to America, my mummy or daddy has diplomatic immunity which covers me. I plow into a motorcyclist, kill him. I know for a fact by the time my ass hits the UK again, I'm on a plane back to the States. So why is it so different? And basically it all works out as the UK is now just too scared to pick on America. It's beginning to be a joke. Let me know what you think in the comments, because it's something I haven't really seen in the motovlogging community actually talking about it. And it's a talk about, you have to talk about these things. It's anger. It's such an angry thing to talk about too, because you place yourself in that their parents, in his parents' position. You know, your mum and dad are technically now mourning your death, with the murderer in another country living her life as normal. One of the things I noticed on the TV was they're not showing any recent pictures of her. They're showing like black and white pictures of her, older, like 2 or 3 years older pictures, and they're very careful of what they're showing. Which, tough shit, you're a murderer. And that's probably the only time you'll ever hear me swear. Well, don't cut it out. Let me know what you think should happen. I know there's a few people who'll have an opinion on it, but also I want to know what you Americans would say. Because at the end of the day, it's one of those things. Just because you're in America doesn't mean you're above any other country's law. If you're in a country and you break the law, you should be held to that law, unfortunately. Oh dear. What I'm also going to do is going to look for a GoFundMe. If there is one, it'll be linked in the description. If you are going to leave a comment, don't be abusive to anybody. I mean, we're here to discuss the topic. I mean, it's not because you live in America and we live in Britain. It's not that. It's, as on the basic, it's a human issue. It's a human killed another human and your government's hiding them, waving their diplomatic immunity genitals around the place. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get back. I've been saying this every time I've uploaded a video. Trying to get back on the old vlogging horse here. It was a kind of how would you state it? A cluster muck, because work's been busy. I've been travelling a lot on the bike. I've been doing miles. I went to Donington. I didn't record it. I'm going. Actually, there'll be a short video up after this announcing where my plans are for the rest of the year. Yeah, like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Don't forget, keep it lit, and if you can't keep it lit, are you really trying?
Incoming!